Hello and a very warm welcome to the students of Class 10. Today let us learn another lesson from your Class 10 English textbook First Flight, The 100 Dresses by Elsa Esther. Elsa Esther was an American children's author and a children's librarian. She was born on May 9, 1906 and was a writer, illustrator and librarian. 3 of her books were Newbery Honor winners and one was awarded the Louis Carroll Shelf Award. Her notable works include Ginger Pie, which won the Newbery Medal, and The 100 Dresses, written in the year 1944. She died on July 15, 1988, at the age of 82. Can you guess what the story The 100 Dresses is about? What does the title The 100 Dresses suggest? You might have observed that all the students in your class are different from one another. They may be different because they all come from different backgrounds, environment, and have different abilities in terms of talents and strength. Sometimes a few students are marginalized or sidelined owing to many factors. Coming from a different background does not make someone different. Everyone should be treated equally, and this story, The 100 Dresses, deals with similar circumstances. The story is set at the time when there occurred a Polish immigration in America on a large scale, the Polish American community in the United States. The first Polish immigrants arrived in America in 1608, but the largest wave of Polish immigration occurred in the early 20th century when more than 1 million Poles migrated to the United States. The Polish state did not exist at that time, and the immigrants were identified according to their country of origin rather than to ethnicity. They were identified as Russian Poles, German Poles, and Austrian Poles. One of the most notable Polish-American communities is in Chicago and its suburbs, so Chicago is sometimes called the second largest Polish city in the world, next only to Warsaw, the capital of Poland. Polish Americans were sometimes discriminated against in the United States, as were the Irish, Italians, and the Jews. The 100 Dresses is a very moving story and is relevant even in today's times, for it focuses on the concepts of bullying, peer pressure, and to some extent, racial discrimination. It is based on the true experiences of the author about a girl who is teased by her classmates because she is different. It's a beautiful story, based on the theme of discrimination and judgmental attitude of people. In this story, we see the protagonist, Wanda Petronsky, who comes from the poor part of the town and is the only student in her class with a funny Polish name. She was made fun of by her classmates, Peggy, Madeline, and other girls. Coming to the characters in the story, there are 3 main characters. Number 1, Wanda Petronsky, a poor Polish immigrant who comes to an American town with her family. Number 2, Peggy, a very pretty girl with curly hair and the most popular girl in class. She belongs to an affluent family and has many lovely clothes to wear. She teases Wanda for her funny name and the dress she wears to school. Number 3 is Maddie or Madeline, who is Peggy's best friend, and she too comes from a poor family. She feels guilty about teasing Wanda, but has never the courage to speak up in defense of Wanda. Peggy, Maddie, and the other girls found Wanda's name to be funny because everyone had easier names than Wanda Petronsky. Her name was different because she was a Polish immigrant who had come to an American town with her family. Wanda was also ridiculed by her classmates for wearing the same faded blue dress every single day. Wanda was not as wealthy as they were. Her classmates made fun of her because what she claims is in contradiction to the fact that she was always seen wearing the same dress.
I just don't feel like it's autumn unless I have a crimson. What? Did she say something? I got 100 dresses.
I see. She's got 100 dresses, but she doesn't wear them to school because she's afraid of getting ink or chalk on them.
They're all silk, I bet.
And velvet too. Miss Wanda of the 100 Dresses, do go ahead of us into our humble school.
100 dresses.
dresses, really.
Wanda has 100 dresses.